So hello civil engineer. Today I'm going to show you how to make a ramp structure in Staad Pro software. Look at this is a ramp and you can make this ramp for vehicle also or you can make for wheelchair also. So this is one ramp and the ramp slope is 1 is to 13. So this ramp I'm going to make in Staad Pro software. The design I'm going to make in Staad Pro software and the drawing I'll make in Autocad software. So the full video I'm going to show you in this section, how to make the ramp and how to provide the load and how to do your design, and as per the design how to do the structural drawing in AutoCAD software. The complete thing I'll explain in this single video. So please like and share, subscribe my channel for this type of similar video. Ending part is a rectangular part. The similar plan, this is the curved part and this is the rectangular part. So this rectangular part I'm going to make. So I'm having this elevation also. This is my elevation. So here I'll make the center line. So already I made, okay, again I'll make the layer and new layer, the name is center line, or I'll make start new. We'll make the layer name and I'm providing the color is this one and double tick and active this layer. Now I'll make the center line and I'm thinking to provide the column in this edge one column, this is one column, or in between two number of column I'm going to make, and the column should be the circular column. The circular column is most able to resist the torsion load, and rest of the part I'll make the cantilever part. So I'm going to make the center line. I'm starting from this point. Okay. So I'll make the center line of this one. So just L enter for line. Now press the shift button, right click, L enter. Now press the shift button, right click, mid between 2 points. Select the first point, select the second point. Now my center line is started. Now here I'm going to make the center line of another one line. So before that, the base center line I'll make. Here also right click, mid between 2 points. First I'll make the rectangular part outside. Here also mid between 2 points, this point and this point, and I'll make joint. Okay. Now I'll make the center line of this ramp part also. So I can make the offset also. First look at the thickness, how much it is provided. This is 5 inches thickness provided, but basically ramp will make 8 inches ramp, but in architectural drawing it is provided 5 inches, so no problem. I'll make 2.5 inches offset. I want to make the center line of this two line. So like that I am providing. Okay. We'll make the center line of all part. Now this is the joint point. I think this joint is not correct. I'm going to make the fillet. That means you will provide the perfect center line, and that center line you will transfer to the Staad Pro software. Okay, this part is completed. Now I'm going to make this center line to here because this is my joint point, and this center line to here. This is my joint point, and I'll make the match property of this center line to this one. So this is my start new center line. So just ME enter for match property, and I'm going to match this property. Okay, okay, and rest part also I'll complete this one also, and I'm going to joint this two line perfectly. Okay, so I think my center line is completed. Okay, my center line of ramp is completed. Okay, but you will make the single joint for this two line. So this much is completed. Now what I will do, already I told you the ending I am not going to make any column because this part I'll make the cantilever part. So this column I'll remove. This column is no need. I'll make here one column, or in between two column I'll provide. So this column is no need. Just extend this line to outer side. Up to center, no need outer side. up to center. So before deleting, first I'm going to extend this line first. Okay, this part also. Okay, now this outer column and this outer column I'm going to delete. And here one column I'll provide, here one column I'll provide, here one column, here one column. In between two column I'll provide. So simply, okay, this is my connection point. So here I'm going to make the column. When we'll make the structural drawing in AutoCAD, that time only I'll make this is my column. But if I'm going to transfer in Staad Pro software, then must be all the joint point in a single joint point is required. So here I'm going to make a center line, and here also the joint point only I'm going to make a center line. All joint points should be a single joint point. Okay. In between I'm going to make two number of column with equal spacing. So how we'll get the equal spacing? First I'll make a joint between this column to this column. Then what I will do, I'll make the divide in this section in two equal section, three equal section. So div, enter for divide. Now select this point. Now you will press the 3, enter. Look at here, the equally three number of beams are created. So here I'll make one column, here one I'll make one column. So I'm going to copy this column. Already I told you in between I'll make the two number of column, and rest of the part the cantilever will provide. Okay. Just I'm going to check between the two column how much the spacings are coming. So if I'm checking there, the spacing is 13 feet. This is absolutely okay between two number of column. We can provide the minimum spacing is 10 feet and maximum as for the requirement 20 feet, 30 feet also we can. But here I'm not going to make the much more spacing because we are providing the cantilever beam. So the 13 feet is enough for us. And rest, if I'll make the cantilever is 6 feet 5 inches, because the outer side no any columns are there, only the in between we are providing the four number of circular column. That's why we are not making much more spacing between them. So my center line is perfectly created. If you are seeing, look at here, all the center lines are perfectly completed. Okay. Now what we are doing? We are separating the center line, and that center line only we are transferring to the Staad Pro software, and the rest of the part we are doing in Staad Pro software only. So what I will do, I'll first select this center line only, and I'll transfer to the another one file. Okay, I'm going to select like that. Only the center line I'm selecting. Okay, I think all the center lines are perfectly selected. Now I'll copy to the other side. Okay, just I'm checking there. Okay, all the joints are perfectly done, and my center line also perfectly done. Now what I will do, I'll select this center line, total center line. Okay, another one thing just I'm going to tell you, because this is my starting point, so this extra joint is no need here. The landing is not required in the ground. Okay, the landing is required for rest of the place. Okay, the ground, the landing is no need. If you think, then this is, what is this? This is a this is a plinth beam, and the plinth beam only require column to column connection. The cantilever plinth beam is no need, not required, so that this part and this part I'm going to remove, and this is the plinth beam. Okay, so another one thing, as per the client requirement, he want another one floor, floor. That case what you will do, you will copy this total part to another one floor, but here I'm not going to copy that thing. I'll do in Staad Pro software only. Why we are doing like that, you will think, you will see the next part. Definitely you will get the point why we are not doing here. So now what I will do, I'll select the center line only. Now copy, Control C for copy. I'm going to open another one file. Okay, here I'll make the unit setting. First, I'll see here what is the units are there. I'm going to select U1, enter, and this is my original unit is inch. So the new part also you will make the unit will be feet inches. So U1, enter for unit. I'm going to select in engineering precision, and I'm selecting here the inches. Okay. Now de-enter for dimension style. I'll select the modify. So two time required to change your unit. Okay. The primary unit, the decimal to engineering precision should be 1 0 feet 0 inches. Now we'll give the dimension and the text size is I'm providing the 10 inches along with the dimension line. If you are providing the dimension is 10 inches, then the arrow mark is 50% you will consider like 5 inches. That is enough. Now okay. Now set current, close. Already copied is completed. So I am going to provide Control V for paste. One time paste is done. Now just you will check the unit is correct or not. I am going to select the dimension and I'm checking. Okay, there are 13 feet 3 inches. That is 100% correct. Already we checked in the original file. So this is 100% correct. Now what we will do? Look at here. This is my original file, and this is my duplicate file I created. And this duplicate file, this particularly center line, I'm going to transfer in Staad Pro software. So before going to that, what you will do? You will do the purge option. One purge is there. Purge is means the filtration. Sometimes if I'm transferring only center line, but in the layer page, the rest of the layer content also copied here. But unfortunately, for the good thing, the unnecessary parts are not coming here. But just I'm going to tell you, if after this center line, if unnecessary content will come to the original file, then what you will do? The purge is must be required. And how to do the purge, I'm going to tell you. Just go to file. Purge is nothing, it's a filtration process. You will filter to center line only. So just go to the file menu bar. Now what I will do, you will select the drawing utilities option. Now you will select purge option. After purge, just select here purge all item. Now select purge all check item. Again, look at here, the purge is not completed done. Okay, still now it is coming. So again select purge all item. Look at here, now the purge is not coming. If I'm selecting here also the purge is not working, that means the purge is completely done. That means the filtration is already done. If we check again also, the purge will not come. Like file, and I'm going to select the drawing utilities, select the purge option. Look at here, the purge item is not coming here because the purge is already done. Now you will save this file in DXF format, because you know in Staadpro software only the DXF format we can transfer. So go to the file menu bar. Now I'm going to select save as and select your location. And what I will do, you will select in DXF format. So the latest 2018 DXF I'm going to select. Now select the save option. Now one time minimize the file and go to your location and check that it perfectly saved or not. So look at, this is my original file. Now this is my DXF file. Now what I will do, another one thing is must be required to do, the DXF file already I have done. This is my DXF file I have done. So must be you should close this file. If you will not close this file, then whenever you are transferring to AutoCAD software, Staadpro software, that time the error will come. So that file must be, you should know to close that one. That is must be necessary to close this one. Original file no need to close. Okay, but this supporting file, the DXF file, you will close this one. This is must be necessary to close. And the second time no need to save this one. So simply no. Okay, that is the important thing. Must be you should know to close this file. Otherwise the error will come. So now what I will do, I'm going to open the Staad Pro software. So this is my Staad Pro latest version, VATI and series 12. This is the update version. I'm going to select in open, continue, and wait some time for opening the software. Now the software is coming. Now I'm going to select the new file, and the unit is feet inches. Absolutely okay. Now we'll select the create option. Now I'm going to transfer here. So go to the file menu bar. Now you will select the import and export option. Now select DXF file. Now I'm going to my location, and my location is YouTube, and this is a ramp, and this is the DXF file. Select open. Look at here, there are three options are coming. One is no change, Y up, and Z up. Just I'm going to explain you. If you are going to transfer a plan from AutoCAD to Staadpro, that time you will select the Y up option. ZOP is no need. But whenever you are transferring a elevation from AutoCAD to Staad Pro, that time you will select the no change option. And here my file is elevation file. Elevation file I am transferring. That's why you will select the no change option. Now you will select the OK option. Now look at here, unit is coming, and that time my unit is feet inches. In each is my minimum unit. So minimum unit, least unit you will select like feet inches, inch and pound. Now select the OK option. Wait some time, the file is transferring. Okay, look at here. The total drawing is coming here. Look at my drawing. Okay, look at my drawing. Drawing is coming here. So in this drawing, what we'll do, the ramp is starting from this point, and this is my first landing. Again, ramp is going there. This is my second landing, again going there. Third landing, again going there. This is fourth landing, or this is my first floor. This is my ground floor, and this is my first floor. Like that, we'll make like that. So first, I check the width of the landing part. The width of the landing is how much? This is 6 feet 5 inches. I'm considering 6 feet 5 inches. Or if you think about the center to center, so this is my center point. To this center point, I check, because already I told you the center to center dimension only we are considering. So 7 feet 7 inches is equal to 7.58 feet. 7.58 feet. You will remember this number, and you will copy 7.58 feet. So I'll select this one. Now I can do the transitional repeat. Geometry menu bar, transitional repeat, and this part I'll make this is in Z direction, the opposite side. If I'm going there, the Z is positive. Okay, the arrow mark Z is positive. The opposite side is that is negative part. If I'm looking this arrow mark, this axis, then the mentioned part is positive part, and rest of the part is negative part. The Z is mentioning that side, that is positive. Opposite side is negative. So this is the Z negative. So okay, this is inches. So first I'm changing the unit, geometry menu bar, and feet kilo pound. The unit is feet kilo pound. Now I'll select this beam. Go to geometry menu bar, transitional repeat. In Z direction, I'll provide the distance is minus 7.58 feet symbol. No need to provide. Now we'll select the link step. Means I'll make the beam also, link also. Okay. So look at here. The my first ramp is completed. Okay, this part also I forgot it to do. Okay, this part again I'm doing. This is I forgot it. In z-axis, this is minus 7.58. Link step, okay. Okay, so my first part is completed, and this is my first landing. If you'll see in plan, this is my first landing. So my first landing is completed. Now what I will do, I'll just rotate by the help of navigation key. Now we will provide the second landing, second ramp in this side. This side is my positive side. So I'm going to select this part, this one, and this landing. This is my first landing, and this is my second landing. Again, you will do the transitional repeat, and this is the positive direction. So you will provide in positive only 7.58. Now the link step. Now okay. Look at here. My second landing is completed here. Look at it. This is my first landing, this is my second landing. Again, I'm going to rotate like that. Okay, this is my second landing, and this is my third landing. Now I will make the third landing in this side. This means Z negative. Transitional repeat in Z direction, and that is minus 7.58 and link step, then okay. Okay, look at this is my first landing, second landing, and this is my third landing. I'll make the fourth landing. Again, I'll rotate. Okay, this side is my fourth landing. I'm going to select this one, and this one. Okay, this is a single quantity unit. I'm going to divide first this one. So I'm going to select this one, and going to geometry menu bar. I'll break this one. Go to this icon, select intersect selected beam. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to select this one, and this one, and geometry, and select transitional repeat. Where is my transitional repeat? This one, and this is the I think this is a positive direction in Z axis. Z positive. This is 7.58. Okay. Oh, sorry to do the connection. Again, I'll do Control Z. Again, I'll do 7.58. I'm providing the link step. I forgot it to do the link step that time. Now, okay. Look at the unnecessary part I'm going to remove. Okay, before that, if I'm selecting the one part, the whole column is selected. So I'm going to select all beam and I'll intersect that one. Geometry menu bar. Look at here, this is the intersecting option. Select intersecting beam. Okay, okay. So look at here, my beam has been done the intersecting. Then unnecessary part I'll remove. Look at here. Look at here. Go to view menu bar in isometric view. Only I'm going to check. Okay, this is my first landing. This is second landing. This is my third landing. This is my sorry, this is second landing. This is third landing, and this is the fourth landing. And after this landing, this is my rest part, like my fourth, second floor. This is my second floor. Okay. Now what I will do? My column is completed. My frame model is completed. Now what I will do? I will make I will make the beam. Here I'll make one beam, supporting beam. Here also I'll make the supporting beam, which must be necessary. Here I didn't make the cantilever beam. So cantilever beam in between the support, I want a cantilever. This is my column, and this column to this beam I'll make a beam, and that beam is my cantilever beam. So must be you will make the cantilever beam. Before that, this drawing is very much difficult to understand. To understand this drawing, first what I will do, I'll make the slab part. I'll provide the slab first, or after slab I can make the beam also. That is also absolutely okay. So for the slab, go to the geometry menu bar and you will select the add slab option. Now the first point, second point, third point, and fourth point, this first slab is completed, but still my slab is not showing. You can select the control uh, 3 option, control 3, then you can easily understand this is my first slab. Now similarly I can make my first landing. This is my slab. Now I'm going to rotate this one. After providing the slab, you can better understand. But the frame model is difficult to understand, so I'll make another one part. This is my another one ramp, and this is my second landing. Again I'm going to rotate. I hope after this you will understand. Now this is my another one ramp, and this is my third landing, and this is last ramp, and this is my fourth landing. Okay, look at. I think now you can better understand. The ramp is starting from this part to this part. This is my first ramp, first landing, second ramp, second landing, third ramp, third landing, and fourth ramp, fourth landing. And in between I provided 4 number of circular column. Now what I will do, I told you you will make the cantilever beam. Otherwise, how this slab can resist? So must be you will provide the cantilever beam between this column to column, so that the load can transfer. This ramp load can transfer to this column. So must be you will make the cantilever beam. So how I'm going to make the cantilever beam? Just look at here. Here one node point is there, but in this side no any node points are there. So you can make the cantilever beam by the help of R beam by perpendicular intersection option. So how? Just go to the R beam icon, then select the perpendicular intersection. Select this node point to this beam. Okay, this is my first joint. Now just I'm going to rotate, and this side also required. Just look at carefully. Here one cantilever beam, here one cantilever beam. Okay, this second also completed. Now I'm going for third one. Here I'm going to make one cantilever. Here I'm going to make one cantilever. I'm going to rotate again. The last, this is my first cantilever beam, and this is my second cantilever beam. Okay, I think my cantilever beam is completed. If you see properly, my cantilever part is completed. I'm going for isometric view. If I'll provide the property, then you can better understand. So what I will do, I'm going for the property menu bar, and I'll provide the column sizes and beam sizes and slab sizes. So now before design you can't know what is the actual sizes of the beam and column. So the tentatively approximately we are considering the sizes, and after loading, after design, you will get the perfect sizes of beam and column. That is our final output with the reinforcement detailing. So now assume, we are assuming the sizes. For example, I'm going to assume the beam sizes which, for example, 1 feet 6 inches. 1 feet 6 inches column, circular column I'll provide, and the beam sizes also I'll consider. I'm considering in inches. So go to geometry menu bar. Just I'm going to change the unit inch to pound. Now I'm going for the define menu bar, and for the column, circular column, for example, I'm providing that it's 18 inches column. First I'll try from, or 15 inches column. I'll try from 15 inches column. If the 15 inches column will not able to carry the load, then we'll increase the sizes. 15 inches column, and the beam sizes I'm providing in rectangular beam. For example, all the beam sizes I'm providing in same. Okay, because this is the assumption sizes, this is not the perfect sizes. For example, I'm providing in 12 inches to 10 inches. The depth of the beam is 12 inches and width will be 10 inches. R and close. This part I'll provide in column. So I'm selecting in front view. This all are my column. Okay, I think all my columns are selected. Assign to selected beam, assign yes. Now this part I'll make for beam. So rest of the column, after column, rest of the parts are slab and the beam. So first I'll provide for slab. So go to the thickness and provide. For example, I'm providing the 8 inches slab. Add then close. I'm going to assign to view by the help of. Then what will happen? Only the slab part will select. The beam will not select. Now this one property is left. Rest all the property is completed. So select the second property. Go to select menu bar and go to property. Sorry, go to the missing property, and you can select the missing property. Only the missing members are selected. Assign to selected beam. Assign yes. I think that is completed. Right click, select the rendering view. Now look at here, you can better understand the ramp part. Look at the ramp is starting here, and I provided in between one cantilever beam. Here cantilever is not necessary because the ramp is starting from near of the cantilever column part. So that is not necessary. So this is my first landing. Now look at here, two number of cantilever beam I provided, and this also cantilever. Now going to the uh, first landing, second landing. This is second landing, and this is the third landing, and this is the fourth landing. Okay, look at here. My one floor is completed. Similarly, I'm going to make another one floor. Okay, I'm going to make another one floor. This is a control one, this is a control two, control three, and this is the control four. And I'm going for the previous part, that is control zero. Now select in front view. This is my front view and this is my left side view. I'm going to select in front view. I'm going to make another one floor. I'll make the another one floor. Look at here. The similar process only I made another one floor. The same process I have done. I cutted this part, otherwise the video is more lengthy. Same process only I made. This is the first ramp and this is my second ramp. And above the ramp, I made the roof part also. This is my roof and the height of the roof is 8 feet. This is also necessary to provide. Just I'm going to check in isometric view or the rendering view. Look at this part. I made this part a similar process. Look at carefully. This is my first landing and this is my first floor, ground floor, and this is my first floor, and this is the terrace. And the property also I have done, but the one thing I have done separately, like my ramp slab thickness is 8 inches I consider, but the terrace roof I consider only 5 inches because here the load is very less as compared to the ramp. Okay. But another one thing I'm going to tell you, this property is completely assumption property. After loading, we'll check the property sizes is correct or not, or we can increase or decrease the sizes. Okay. So the first video I thought to make a single video, but the video is too lengthy. That's why the first part I made the structural part, the geometry part, how to make the ramp. And then second video I'm going to upload and that video I'll provide the load, dead load, live load, wind load, seismic load, and then I'll check the structural drawing also. Okay, as for the design result. So this video is completed here, and the second part I'll provide as soon as possible. So please like, share, and subscribe my channel for this type of video. And coming soon, I'll make the video for manual calculation also. Okay. So thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you.